Jump Cut 37 is an introduction of Sue Nelson. Sue and her husband Mick Nelson have a wonderful legacy in our sport with great impact. We're going to hear more from them in future episodes as well.
What if I told you that turning your coaching passion into a six-figure career isn't about working harder? It's about working smarter. Today we're exploring how one swim coach revolutionized the aquatics industry by thinking way beyond the pool deck.
You know what fascinates me about Sue Nelson's story? She didn't just build a successful coaching career. She completely reimagined what coaching could be. Starting from scratch in rural Illinois, she created this incredible aquatics empire.
That's exactly right. And here's what makes this story so powerful. Sue and her husband spent 23 years coaching together, but they didn't just stick to competitive swimming. When they saw the financial writing on the wall, they made this brilliant pivot that changed everything.
Let's talk about that pivot moment. What exactly sparked such a dramatic change in their business model?
Well, it all started with one aquatic conference that opened their eyes to new possibilities. Instead of just focusing on competitive swimmers, they got certified in aquatic fitness and therapy. By 1995, they had launched Waterway Therapy, a Medicare-certified outpatient agency. That's some serious business savvy right there.
The way they transformed their business model is fascinating. They went from coaching lap swimmers to helping people recover from injuries and manage chronic conditions. That's such a creative way to expand their impact.
And here's what's really interesting. Their patient retention was incredible. People would come for prescribed therapy and then stick around for ongoing wellness programs. It created this beautiful cycle of continuous engagement and community building.
That community aspect really stands out to me. They weren't just running programs, they were creating this inclusive space where everyone could benefit from the water.
And by 2000, they had partnered with a local hospital to open the Poolside Health and Wellness Center. They added early childhood programs, adapted aquatics for special needs individuals, and created alternatives for people who couldn't exercise on land. Each addition opened up new revenue streams while serving real community needs.
You know what's remarkable? The way they kept expanding their vision. By 2004, they were helping establish USA Swimming's facility department, and their Build-A-Pool conferences are still running today.
When you look at the potential market for aquatic services, it's huge. You've got competitive swimmers, sure, but also the growing senior population, people with chronic conditions, children with special needs, and parents looking for early childhood programs. That's multiple billion-dollar markets, all accessible with the right certifications and approach.
The business model they created is really quite brilliant when you think about it. Each service feeds into the others, creating this sustainable ecosystem of aquatic programming.
They didn't just add random programs. Everything they did was strategic. They got specific certifications, formed targeted partnerships, and always kept their focus on serving their community's actual needs.
That strategic approach to growth is something every coach should study. It's not just about adding more programs. It's about finding the right programs that complement what you're already doing.
You know what else fascinates me? The way they handled transitions. Moving from competitive coaching to therapy programs could have been jarring, but they found ways to make it feel natural and aligned with their mission of helping people through aquatics.
How do you think they maintained their coaching identity while expanding into these new areas?
Well, they recognize that coaching is fundamentally about helping people achieve their goals, whatever those goals might be. Whether you are working with a competitive swimmer or a stroke patient, you're still using your coaching skills to facilitate progress. It's about understanding movement, motivation, and progression. Those principles apply across the board.
That perspective really opens up so many possibilities for coaches who might be feeling stuck or limited in their current roles.
And let's talk about the financial aspect, because that's often the elephant in the room when it comes to coaching careers. They found ways to create multiple revenue streams while staying true to their mission. Medicare-certified therapy programs, wellness classes, special needs programming. Each addition made their business more stable and sustainable.
The way they leveraged partnerships really stands out too. Working with hospitals, USA Swimming, various organizations, each partnership brought new opportunities and resources.
Their model actually became more resilient during economic downturns. When one program might see decreased enrollment, others would often stay stable or even grow. That's the power of diversification in action.
That's such a crucial point about building a sustainable coaching career. It's not just about making more money, it's about creating stability and growth potential.
And here's the really exciting part. This model is replicable. Any coach with the right mindset and willingness to learn can adapt these principles to their own community's needs. It's about seeing opportunities where others might see limitations.
Those are such valuable insights for anyone looking to build a sustainable coaching career. What do you think are the key takeaways?
Well, I think the biggest lesson is that coaching skills are incredibly versatile. You just need to be creative about how you apply them. Second, never stop learning and growing. And finally, don't be afraid to reimagine what success looks like in your coaching career. Sometimes the most rewarding opportunities come from unexpected directions.
That's such a powerful message for coaches at any stage of their career.
Thank you all for listening. And remember, whether you're just starting out or you've been coaching for decades, there's always room to grow, adapt, and make an even bigger impact in your community. Until next time.
Self-esteem. Most advice on self-esteem tells you to boost it. Say affirmations, collect achievements, seek approval. But research shows these quick fixes often backfire. When you don't truly believe them, they create more internal conflict, not less. That's because self-esteem, as we commonly think of it, is conditional. It depends on performance, success, likability. And anything conditional is fragile. The alternative is unconditional self-acceptance. This means recognizing that your worth isn't something to earn. It's not tied to your job title, your appearance, or how many people approve of you. You can judge your actions, whether they were helpful, harmful, wise, or foolish, but you don't judge yourself as a person. You're not a score to be calculated. This shift is powerful. It removes the constant pressure to perform. You stop asking, "Am I good enough?" and say, "I'm already enough." You still take responsibility. You still grow. But progress is rooted in self-respect, not self-punishment. Real self-worth doesn't come from winning. Real self-worth comes when you realize that you are not in a contest for points for self-worth.